a clearance dated May 15, 2017 from the Attorney General's chambers to sign the contract for the design and construction upgrading to dual carriageway of the Lusaka-Tundola Road. And thirdly, a no objection dated March 20th, 2017 from the Treasury, through which National Road Fund Agency to sign the contract for the design and construction. Discussions with potential creditors could commence. The committee may also wish to note that according to clause 5 of the form of agreement of the contract signed between RDA and Mrs. China Jiangxi and Technical Corporation, the contract was to become effective within 14 days after attainment of following conditions. Number 1, the contract has been duly signed between the employer and the contractor. Number 2, the contract has been approved by relevant authorities of both the Republic of Zambia and the People's Republic of China. Number 3, site handover to the contractor by the employer. Number 4, the financing agreement signed between Ministry of Finance and the lender and utmost financing conditions coming with the fulfillment of financing closure. And number 5, receipt of the performance guarantee by the employer from the contractor in form of bank guarantee or insurance bond. In view of the conditions highlighted above, the contract provided for signing of the contract before funds would be secured, as signing the contract was one of the conditions precedent for the contract to become effective. The committee may further wish to note that the funds were to be secured through 2 separate financing agreements. The first one being between the Ministry of Finance and the financing institution was indication of availability of financing from the Export-Import Bank of China for the 85% component of the project.
Please proceed. I think the printing was
Okay.
so some pages are missing, but to correct that, please proceed.
Thank you, Chair. Secondly, the other being the Ministry of Finance and other financing institution referred to as the lender, who would get funds for the advance payment, which was 15% of the contract sum. However, financial closure of the 85% financing was not achieved due to unsustainable debt accumulation. Only the financing agreement between the Ministry of Finance and the lender who provide funds for the advance payment was an amount of 30 paid to the contractor. The committee may furthermore wish to note that the government did not draw down the balance of 157 million United States dollars as indicated in the auditor's report. The committee may note that prior to commencement of works, the contract was amended to facilitate the use of the 30 million United States dollars advance payment. B, unaccounted for advance payment. The auditor's observations are noted. The committee may wish to note that RDA had requested the contractor to provide details of how the funds advanced had been utilized. However, following the cancellation of the contract, details were provided by the contractor in which they claimed to be entitled to payment of 250,718,857 United States dollars 22 cents, and their submission has been under review by the engineer who was appointed as the design review and supervision consultant. The engineer has completed the review and validation of the utilization of the 30 million United States dollars advance payment on the project based on the evidence that was provided by the contractor. The engineer determined that an amount of $18,846,839 United States dollars 24 cents was utilized from the advance payment and has subsequently recommended the refund of an amount of $11,153,160 United States dollars and 76 cents by the contractor in the final account validation report. This position was communicated to the contractor in a letter dated May 7, 2024. However, in a letter dated May 21st, 2024, the contractor has disputed the engineer's determination and has since requested for 10 days in which to review the report and another 2 months in which to submit the revised final account. In a meeting held on 24th May 2024, the consultant and RDA have agreed to proceed to prepare and finalize the final account as the contractor was given ample time to submit the evidence. We have a table, Chair, which gives the breakdown of the adjudication of the final account, which will lead to the recovery of $11,153,160 United dollars 76 cents, balance of the unutilized advance from the contractor in the final account. So the 18 million plus is what is supposed to remain with the contractor, and the 11 million plus is supposed to be refunded to RDA. In a letter dated June 18, 2024, the RDA has written to the contractor indicating that they will proceed to issue the final account to recover the $11,153,160 United States dollars balance of the unutilized advance from the contractor. Once the final account is concluded, the contractor shall be requested to pay the said amount in full, and should he fail to do so, the agents will pursue recovering from any funds owed to the contractor on other road projects. So, Chair, I wish to submit. Thank you.
Thank you so much, witness. We're going to take a 10 minutes health break. 10 minutes health break. And so for now, we leave the immunity. A 10 minutes health break, then we'll reconvene and we'll come and engage the witness. Thank you.